Hi, this is Mike B with TFB TV, and today I'm bringing you another European poodle pistol, this time the FN 1910. Now, this sweet little thing is a John Browning design, intended to be the successor to the Colt 1903 pocket hammerless. Now, Colt weren't interested because they were quite happy producing their Colt pocket hammerless, so John Browning took it to FN in Belgium for the European market, and they were more than happy to take it. They'd been working on the 1900 for a while, which was getting a bit long in the tooth only 5 or 6 years later, and it would be quite nice for them to compete with the Colt 1903. So he patented it, and FN started producing it in about 1910. In the end, it was produced for about 70 years, and about 700,000 of them were produced. And yet, it's quite unknown in the States, because it wasn't imported until 1955. As the Browning model 1955. Same gun, different logo. Now after the Gun Control Act, they modified it again, gave it a longer barrel and some adjustable target sights and a bit more anatomical grip and a little pinky extension, and that was sold again as the 1971. Now, I think overall from an engineering perspective, these are an improvement on the Colt 1903. But I don't think overall they're as good. Having shot both, I think the 1903 is a better gun, but it is bigger. This one is particularly well thought out. It's well rounded. There's no extraneous bits poking out of it. The sights are just a little poster notch in a little sighting groove, but at the sort of average European police range of the era, it probably doesn't matter because it points absolutely beautifully. Now, I know in the States it surprises people that European police and civilians, when they were still allowed to, thought it was perfectly acceptable to cut about with 32 ACP. Yeah, it's a bit of a poodle cartridge, but before, shall we say, recreational pharmacology became a big issue in police and criminal encounters, it was probably more or less adequate, and it was only sort of from the 80s, 90s onwards that it started to be replaced by typically 9mm in European police. Now, these were used all over the continent, both in police and military, and for the police there are a whole bunch of French police forces, Swiss cantonal police forces, the militaries of Belgium had them, Poland. I'm not going to try and name the lot because I'll leave someone out. They were even used by the German Luftwaffe in the Second World War. Now, during German occupation in the First World War, it seems that none were produced, however. Now, as a historical note, and I'm not sure I like saying this because it's just an inanimate object, but the shot that set off the First World War, when the Archduke was killed in Sarajevo, was fired by one of these in 380. Now, this particular one is in 32 ACP. Recoil is entirely manageable. It's quite a quick little gun, as I'll show you. It is festooned with safeties, typical of the era. You've got a grip safety there, you've got a thumb safety, there's also a magazine safety. My general view is that magazine safeties aren't, but your mileage may vary. And yeah, it's a bit eclipsed by the PPK afterwards, and the PPK is certainly a more accurate gun. I have shot this at 25 and 50 meters. At 25 meters, yeah, and at 50 meters, yeah. In either case, you wouldn't want to be standing there, but it's not target accurate and it's not a patch on a PPK. Right, so the 32 holds 7 rounds, the 380 you get 1 less. Let's see what it can do at 10 meters, vaguely aimed. Well, to make the group a bit better, I did another 7 off camera, and yeah, shoots a bit low and right. Got to take that into account. Now a bit of point shooting at about 5 meters. So yeah, it just points like an absolute dream, even if you can only get 2 fingers on it. So thanks for watching, thanks to Action Sport Landalt near Interlaken for the use of their range, and thank you particularly to our sponsors Ventura Munitions and Proxibid, with whose help this kind of content is made possible. Bye!